friends. Welcome and happy March 1st. I'm so excited to see that we are starting to get into the spring. I literally was just talking to our producer about how much snow that we have here in Utah, and I'll tell you, it is just unbelievable. I mean, we don't even know where to put the snow. There's so much of it. So if you're in any parts of anywhere else besides Utah, maybe Colorado, I feel like maybe Colorado might be experiencing the same amount, but it's just unbelievable. But I have to think in a positive note, though, we do need the water. We have really been uh, in a very kind of scary, I guess, if you will, a scary drought right now. So the Great Salt Lake here is, or I should say, was at a very scary low. So I feel that our beautiful Gaia, Mother Earth, has definitely been paying us back for the last probably 3 or 4 years that we just haven't seen much. So I think if I remember right, last well, at the beginning of this week, we literally got 16 inches overnight. So, I mean, it was unbelievable, just a ton. And then that's just down in the valley. Our mountains are seeing, I mean, just immeasurable amounts. It's unbelievable. So, if you ever have wanted to come and learn to ski or ski, I would say now is the time. Come to Utah. They do say we have the greatest snow on earth, and we sure do. It's unbelievable. But I'm just I'm ready for the warmth. I am definitely ready. Uh, I just I'm such a summer spring kind of girl. I don't snow ski. I don't like being cold, so I feel like I'm meant to be on the beach, and I'm meant to be in the sun, and I'm meant to be playing in the ocean. And I sit here and live in a state that has none of that. It's crazy, but I think I'll get my way. I'll end up getting to a warmer area one day, I'm sure. But anyway, so a couple things real quick, and then I'm gonna pull my weekly affirmation that we do every week. So, for those of you who might be just hopping on, I am your psychic medium here with A1R Psychic Radio. And I was thinking about this today, I've been with A1R for, which I think we're going on, 9 months ish, almost, it's getting close to a year. So, very exciting, and love what I do, and love the people I work with. So I feel like time flies. And I'll tell you what, going back to my first show I did uh, versus now, it's night and day. It's so crazy to see the growth. So I cannot wait to see what even more comes this year. I feel that many are seeing that 2023. Ooh, I almost said 2013. Let's not go there. 2023 is going to be a huge year of change, and in a good way. So I sure hope so. I feel it. I feel it. I'm going to manifest it for all of us. So, all right. Well, I am going to, again, I'm very drawn to numbers. And today, part of the numbers that I get, if you will, are really uh, just intuition, but always either I connect with someone that is a caller on my show tonight, and or on my Facebook, I do free readings for about 2 hours from 7:30 to 9:30 Mountain Time, and it's on my Stephanie's Tarot readings. So if you're listening, you want to hop on. It's every Wednesday night, the best I can, right off about an hour after my podcast. So the numbers always connect to someone, and there's always intent from our loved ones in spirit. So, with that said, interesting because, of course, we're in March, and hence the reason I'm wearing green today because we're in the month of St. Patty's, right? And the month of Lux. So, um, no coincidence. No, I swear this is not because it's St. Patty's Day, but um, I have been drawn to the number 17 today, and I just thought about that. That is St. Patty's. So, give me one moment. I'm going to count out the cards here and see what our affirmation is for today, and then we'll get ready to take my first caller. So, okay, so affirmations really are either it's a one word or it's a sentence that is really meant to be out in the universe, kind of a promise to ourselves. So the affirmation, and I'm sorry if I sound nasally. I've been fighting a head cold, so I can hear myself sometimes, and I think, oh gosh, I sound like I'm real nasally. But so the affirmation says that I am strong enough to face every issue in my life with courage and trust. And I love that. I love that. Even in my personal life, I can tell you right now that we all have our issues, right? We all have family issues, personal issues, health issues, whatever it may be. We have some kind of issue to deal with. And if we can face them all in our life with that courage, the trust that, the universe or God or whoever you feel your higher power is really going to take care of us and take care of everything that needs to happen within our path. So I do. I truly feel that I put a lot of my trust out into the universe. And I'll tell you, the universe always seems to turn around and just send so many beautiful blessings. And so I'll show you the card. This card's so beautiful. These cards have butterflies, and I am very drawn to butterflies. So this deck's beautiful. If you're ever wanting to know which deck this is, feel free to message and I'll send that info to you. But all right, I think I am ready. I'm excited. We're in a new month. It's March 1st, and I'm ready to take my first caller. And this is Gabby from Texas. Hi, Gabby.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, hon. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. I feel like sometimes that's all we can say, right? Doing okay. Hanging
Yeah.
in there. How can I help you today, hon?
Yes, my uncle passed away in February, and I was wondering if like we've been having a lot of family problems with his death because my cousins have been starting so much problems with us. And I wonder what he's saying about it. Like, did he go at peace? Does he know what's going on? Like, is he mad at the fact, or is he saying anything to me?
Okay. 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 Um, and how interesting, just I want to throw this out there real quick. When I start my show, I pull an affirmation card. And how interesting is it that the affirmation card, it fits beautifully, I feel, with, what your question is, where it's saying that I am strong enough to face every issue in my life with courage and trust, which, one of the examples I said was, issues that we have with family. And so,
Yes.
um, hearing that message and hearing your question gave me goosebumps just because I do feel our loved ones in spirit work in amazing ways. They just know. They just know what we need to hear. That's the feeling that I'm getting at the moment. And I feel could very well be from your uncle. So I want you to
Hmm.
kind of take that first. Um, and I'm gonna take a moment, hon. I'm gonna just sometimes I'll pull my cards out. I do want to maybe I'll pull a couple cards that I feel drawn to for you. Do you by chance do you connect with the number 17, 17 with you and or your
Yes.
uncle?
Yes.
Perfect. How do you connect with that one?
It's his niece's birthday, my cousin's birthday.
Perfect. Hey, wonderful. I love it. I start my show off with numbers that pop in my head, and that was the first number. And I always know there's got to be a reason. So, um, okay. I have to tell you that uh, death is tough when it comes to, especially when we have close family members. It's amazing to see a different side of people when we have a loved one pass.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Greed will come out. One of the ugliest forms of greed, and I've experienced it myself. uh, Jealousy, anger, right? Those very heavy emotions. Um,
Yes. Yes.
and yeah, and I do feel, yeah, I do feel that your uncle could very well be coming through, because my whole room starts to get this very different energetic feel. And uh, he wow, okay. He's showing me, if this is uncle, and some validations, but he's showing me at the moment that um, that uh, either he was misdiagnosed, or there was something of a procedure that they were going to do but never did. Do you understand that?
That's actually my grandpa. That's my grandpa.
Oh,
He
well,
passed.
fabulous.
Yes, he passed away
Okay.
in February of last year. But he was supposed to have he was going to have another prostate surgery, but they said that he wasn't able to because he wasn't going to make it.
I see. Okay. So your grandfather, now, is this the same family, the same side as uncle?
No, no, this is my mom's
Okay.
side. My uncle is on my dad's side, but they
Okay.
knew each other. They were always close.
Oh, okay, perfect. I was going to say, I feel like that your grandpa's coming through and just validating that that he's uh, with others that are on your other side of the family. So that would make sense. Okay. Um, uh, okay. So I do. I feel, first and foremost, your grandfather, a very strong energy, and sometimes when they're very strong, they can, in a sense, overpower others. So he's definitely a very respectable man. By the way, he comes through very. I feel that way. Um, uh, with your uncle. I do have a sense of him being at peace with, even with, I feel like that even at peace with at the end of life, there were some decisions about, do we cremate, do we bury, do we,
Yes,
something of
yes,
that.
yes. That's the main
Yeah.
fight. That's the main fight.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. And he. I'm telling you, this man is he's saying, I don't care, because I don't care. He said, I just heard him say, enough's enough. Enough's enough is what I keep hearing. He says that either way, boy, he is really, yeah, he's really showing me and making me feel that sense of just wanting for everybody to know that and this is how I feel too, that I know that religious beliefs come into play with cremation and also being buried, I guess, if you will, and I respect that 100%. Um, I truly feel that the services are for the living. Our loved ones
Yes,
in spirit, they just don't care. They just don't. They they know that their soul will always forever be living on, and they will forever be with you. Um, I really do feel that he's okay. He's okay with where he is. He's okay.
but
He does say He does say share. He says you need to share. I'm not sure what that means.
Yes, it's because
Share.
my cousin took all his stuff and she won't give us nothing. Like not even his wife. Like she
Exactly.
took
Okay.
everything and
Okay.
she won't share nothing.
Yep. You just gave me chills, hon. Yep. And so he's very adamant and a bit disappointed because he says, I did not raise you this way. I hear him say, I did not raise you this way. It's
Yes,
time to find peace, um, and honor him. He says, honor me, and this is not doing that. So please, let everybody know if you wish, or have them listen to the podcast. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's remembering him and the beautiful, amazing legacy he left behind. This man's amazing. I can feel amazing.
thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah, so I hope this. I know I have another caller waiting, but I hope that this gave you some peace, and
Yes,
hopefully
it did. It really did.
good. Good. Well, I appreciate you calling and being on my show and being vulnerable. I know that this stuff's not easy. And if you're ever interested tonight after my show at 7:30 Mountain Time, I do get on my Facebook and do free readings for about 2 hours. So if you're interested, we could even be picking up more of him later.
Yes, what's your Facebook?
It's Stephanie's Tarot Readings.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Stephanie. You don't have
All
much
right, hon.
to meet today.
This is Gina from New Jersey. Hi, Gina.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Okay. Doing okay.
Good. Good. This is Stephanie. I'm the mini medium tonight on my podcast show. I'm happy to do a reading for you. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm just hoping you can tell me anything.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. So just generalize, just anything that comes.
Yes.
I always say general readings, first thing that comes
Yes.
to mind. Lovely. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Give me just maybe about a minute here, Gina. I'm going to focus a little bit on where I'm being drawn to.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. So I'll just kind of tell you sometimes the way I do my readings, sometimes I will use my tarot cards, and I really just use them as a guide or a tool, really just, or even visual validations for my clients to see what my gifts are showing me. And the number that I've been drawn to today is the number 17, so 1 7. And my last caller connected with it very significantly. So I also felt, I'm going to pull the 17th card out of one particular deck. And the card that pulled is the death card. Now, the death card, a lot of people get worried, with tarot, but it's really not as it seems. And the first thing I was really drawn to with you, the minute that you came on and then told me whatever comes, immediately I kept getting my sign to talk to you about health issues, some things going on with your health. And the minute I saw this death card, this is my validation of, okay, this is our beautiful spirit guides, our loved ones in spirit saying, yes, this is the right connection. The particular deck that I use here, I've got several, but the one I'm using today is through Reiki. So it's all of our different chakras. Are you familiar with what chakras are?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Chakras really are just energy points within our body, the best way I can put it. we have 7 different chakras, and when you have a Reiki master, Reiki practitioner work with you on your chakras, it's to help release any stagnant energy and to really get you aligned and grounded. And it will help a lot with your health. And the number one thing I was really connecting with you, Gina, uh, I've got a little bit of a head cold, so I'm a little nasally, but I keep getting issues even with your right through your sinuses, your thyroid, and then it goes down into my lungs. Have you been sick? Do you have asthma? Is there issues with that, may I ask?
I just had an abscess and it turned into like a sinus cold, and now it's like, I guess, chest congestion.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. And that would definitely validate why I'm feeling, even with my head cold, picking up on your energy, and it seemed to get intensified. Um, so I do feel some health things I would just be mindful of. I'm not a doctor and I can't advise in any way, but intuitively, I want you to just be mindful of the drainage coming down even your throat into the lungs, because I do feel in sensation, I guess, if you will. So in the chest, in the lungs. So be mindful of that, okay?
Okay.
uh, the other thing I'm also connecting with is, oh wow, you just had a very strong. I just heard tell her mom is here. Tell her mom is here. Has your mother passed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what did you say before mother?
Oh, I
What?
said that she said, I heard with my, so it's called clairaudient. I heard tell her mom is here.
Oh,
And this is my sign of your mom's soul stepping in. The minute I felt connected with your help, very well, I feel could be her way of just wanting to let you know her concern, even with your cold that you've got going on, or the sinus. Um, yeah.
so
Oh
there's
boy.
concern with
Yeah.
my health?
From mom, yes. From mom, yes. Yes, mom. The mom in the spiritual world, her soul is stepped forward. I'm picking up through my mediumship gifts of her being here, and her validating the concern and wanting you to be very worried, not worried, excuse me, mindful
I
of
can barely hear you
your
now.
lungs. Can you hear me okay?
No. You sound real far away now.
Oh, okay. I'll talk a little louder if I have to. It could be a lot of time our souls, our loved ones, their energy can cause electronics to go a little crazy. But I want you to know that your mom coming forward is just wanting you to make sure that you stay on top of if you're having a cough or have anything with your lungs. Okay. Um,
Yes.
um, uh, okay. You're uh, I know I've got a couple minutes, but I want you to know, even with mom coming through so quickly last minute too, know that your mom also is wanting you to even she showed me hereditary, so hereditary illnesses. So if this is heart, congenitive heart problems, lung, thyroid, but getting even some blood work done, because she's showing me that you have a genetic line of things that could be connected to any health issues that you're having. So my suggestion intuitively is to even see about getting blood work done, okay? That'll start
Okay.
you out first and foremost. But all right, my friend, I know I have got about 45 seconds, but I feel like, boy, you got a whole lot in such a short amount of time. But if anything, look at how beautiful your mom's soul coming through and just making sure she's taking care of you from the other side. And
Yeah.
she does say that she's trying to make up for lost time. I'll put it that way, and I'll leave you with that. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so very
Thanks
much.
so much. You're welcome. Have a beautiful night, Gina.
You also.
All right. Thank you. All right, my friends. Well, thank you so much for joining and listening tonight. I knew it was going to be fabulous. So I am your mini medium. I will see you guys next week, and have a wonderful week. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.